Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we are back for another brand new video. Today we're obviously here for a new episode of the Rangers Roundup where I round up all the little bits of news, throw it in a video and I give it to you guys to react down below in the comments to give your opinions out, interact with other Rangers fans without being slammed or any BS like that. It's a safe place, so get your opinion out there. The free stories today, they're pretty good, you know what I mean, they're pretty interesting. Again, look, the weekend's still hanging over me if I'm being honest. If you normally I'm cracking jokes on Twitter, I just can't be bothered right now. But you know what, we soldier on and we follow on. So let's jump right into the very first story. It's going to be some exciting news, some money coming into the club, which doesn't happen very often these days. And it's going to be a new kit manufacturer has been rumoured to be leaked, blah, 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 blah. We kind of all know what this is. This has been leaked out to Twitter, to papers and everything like that. It looks like it's very, very sure. I normally don't report on full rumours, but you know what? This one looks like it's pretty concrete, and if you're not wondering, if you've not known, if you can't read that deliciously clickbaity title, the new kit manufacturer isn't Nike, isn't Adidas, thank God isn't Puma, after that terrible deal they gave us last time, isn't the Under Armour, who's up and coming, who's been rumoured, it's not even Kappa at this point, it's Hummel, that's right, Hummel, that's right, you heard it, Hummel, Hummel. All joking and that aside, I know it's not necessarily a big brand name if you want. I know a lot of people wanted Nike, they wanted the classic Adidas kits for the old Rangers kit. I know that, I understand people's frustration. I even picked some jokes at it, but you know what, when you think about it, all that really matters is there's money coming into the club. It is actually going to be a 3-year deal, reported to have a value of £10 million, which is pretty good actually. You know what I mean? I was expecting a lot lower. When you think of Hummel, you're like, oh, they can't be paying out or anything for that. But you know what? The kits might be smart. And I know what a lot of people in the comments are going to say, and I do want to see these because I want to see this encouraged. It doesn't matter who makes the kits. All that matters is the badge. It's on it, and that's going to be Glasgow Rangers as Rocky moves the camera there. Did you see it? Thank you, Rocky. Am I disappointed that it isn't like an Adidas or not? Yeah, because I just think that brand exposure would be sort of everywhere, and it was announced that we're really, really back at it. We're going for it. You know what I mean? Because that's, you associate with success and like Nike and Adidas. That's what you think of when you hear Nike and Adidas, Nike and Adidas. That's what you think about in your head. So Hummel's necessarily not one of the biggest names, but again, good money for the club, and it doesn't really matter that. I'm still going to buy the kits, and we're all going to support them, aren't we? So that's actually going to be the first story done. So make sure we react to that and let me know how you're feeling down below as we move on to the second story of today. And that's going to be an interesting one. It's actually going to be a statement from the Union Bears to talk about Sunday's protest and the start of the protest against, obviously, the Rangers board, which we've talked about with this whole scenario, this dreadful, dreadful scenario that's kind of going on just now, the terrible performances that we continue to have, the fact that Murray's still in charge after Sunday, which is a surprise to a lot of people. But again, I try and be fair and make this channel about everyone. There is some people that still backs the manager, and I'm not going to tell you you're right or wrong. That's not for me to say, that's not for anyone else to say. If that's your opinion, that is very fair to it. So I'm actually going to read out the statement in just a second, and yeah, it's officially from the Union Bears, so let's get to it. We would like to make our position clear regarding the club and its current form. Issues at the club at all levels need addressed urgently, and we will do everything in our power to ensure this happens. We will take action and protest in various ways in the upcoming weeks, months, or however long required. We will not stand idly by as our club is being so obviously mismanaged at the highest level, which I have to completely agree with. We do not expect instant success, but we do expect progress. Still a little bit too soon. Something which this board has failed to deliver on every aspect since taking the power, despite promising the world. We will be attending the weekend's match against Hearts, however we will not be a vocal presence. This is a part of a long line of planned protests that we have organised. The club have taken us, the Rangers support, for granted too long and have left us with no choice but to take action. The Union Bears seek to support Rangers in a positive, colourful and vocal manner. However, the obvious lack of desire, fight and leadership on the pitch on Sunday is a clear sign of much more deep-rooted problems within the club. The decision was not taken lightly, as to support the team is the ultimate aim. However, the long-term security and success of the club is vital. We deserve better. Union Bears, no surrender. And you can really feel the passion throughout that message. And again, I've got to back them up. That is their right to do that. They think there's a lot of things wrong with the club, just like I do, like a lot of fans do. What I want to know is actually, if you're going to the game on Sunday, are you going to be taking part in the protest by keeping like they're vocal to a minority, keeping really, really silent, and yeah, showing the board that they cannot take Rangers fans for granted any longer because they're taking the pure piss, if I'm honest with you. Genuinely are. Yeah. Do you think they can leak news about an orange shirt coming in the next couple of years and we'll forget about Sunday? No. Will we forget that we've got an under-20s manager in control? Nope. We will not forget anything. Right, let's move on to story number 3, but before we do that, it's time, the return of the sponsor break. So grab your refreshments, everyone. I know I've been seeing all your tweets and comments saying, can I get the sponsor break back? So it's back. 3, 2, 1, sponsor break. Feels good to have it back, isn't it? Oh man, I've been thirsty for about 4 days because I've not had a drink since. So listen, because it's been sort of a down weekend, everyone's upset, rightly so, completely. I thought I would end the Rangers roundup on a little question for each and every single person watching to get involved with. Everyone that can get involved, fire their opinions down below. And it's quite an interesting one. It actually comes from Kami Mikai at CK2202. And it says, I've been saying this all week, but I think all 14 players who played on Sunday should be dropped. If this was to happen, what would your team be? And I absolutely love that question. So if you're watching this video just now, drop all 14 players and give me your starting 11 and 3 players for the bench, whatever you want to do. Get involved. Real interesting question. And yeah, I'm actually genuinely interested in reading these comments and see what people is going to make up. Yeah, make a good team. Take it serious and show the boys that you can't just walk into a Rangers team. I'm expecting Middleton to be there. I want to see Bar Jonas if possible. And maybe even see Rossa. MOH, is he back in this squad? Who's coming back in? Is Cummins finally getting his start? Who's going to be playing? Make sure to let me know down below. And that's going to be the episode of the Rangers Roundup. I know we're all disappointed. I know there's a lot of bad things on. But again, we follow on and we try and have a laugh here on the channel. I've been CJ Over 92. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.